Good evening and thanks for tuning in to Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Siminar. Today, Ole Miss freshman Jerrion Ely was named to the mid-season watch list for the freshman All-American team. Ely has 6 total touchdowns to start the season and made the list as an all-purpose pick. He's tallied 384 rush yards, 92 receiving yards, and leads the SEC in return yard average, to go along with a 94-yard kick return touchdown earlier in the season against Southeastern Louisiana. It's been nearly 6 weeks since Drew Brees went down with a thumb injury, but the Saints signal caller feels like he's ready to return. After returning to practice this week, Brees was asked today if he expects to play come Sunday.
Are you going to play this week?
That's the plan. We'll see.
What will go into your decision? Is it your decision?
Just making sure I can be me.
Is it strictly your call, or is it the whole organization? What will go into the whole final decision to see if you play?
I think I'll tell Sean if I'm ready, and he'll believe me. Trying to get back as quickly as I can. I understand that this takes time as far as the healing process and that kind of thing, and been living in the training room for the last 4 weeks, unfortunately. But just to be back at practice, getting back into the swing of things has been really good.
Down their best player, the Orleans Pelicans did all they could to spoil the Toronto Raptors title celebration night, but fell in overtime 130-122. The Pelicans held the lead late before being bitten by the hot shooting from Fred VanVleet, who finished with a game-best 34. Brandon Ingram led New Orleans with 22 points, while J.J. Redick added 16 as the Pelicans season begins in disappointment.
I thought the pace of the game was great. Thought we did a good job early on of playing in space, moving the basketball, making cuts. I think as the night went on, the pace of the game, and we began to play too much isolation basketball. And at the end of the day, they made a couple of big plays at the end that gave them separation. It was the difference in the game.
Pelicans return to the U.S. for their home opener on Friday night against the Mavericks. The Toronto Raptors raised their championship banner prior to last night's season opening game while receiving their world champion rings to open this new NBA season. And these things, they're massive. Each ring carries a 1.25 carat diamond on the top of the Larry O'Brien Trophy, the largest diamond on any sports championship ring. 16 rubies encircle the top of the ring, one for each of the team's 16 playoff wins en route to the title. There are also another 74 diamonds surrounding the Toronto skyline, that representing the team's 74 total wins on the season. Every player's ring personalized with his name and jersey number. In total, each massive ring bears 14 carats worth of diamonds. Against all odds, the Washington Nationals took down Garrett Cole and the Houston Astros to win Game 1 of the 2019 World Series last night in H-Town. The Nats were able to chase Cole, tagging him with 5 earned runs, handing him his first loss since May 22nd. Astros were able to close to within 1, but would get no closer in the Nats' 5-4 win series, continuing tonight before shifting to the nation's capital for the weekend. Chicago Cubs tabbing the team's former catcher David Ross to be the next skipper of the 2016 World Series champions. Team departing from Joe Madden, who took the managerial spot for the Angels last week. Ross played catcher for the Cubs in 2015 and 2016 and has been in their front office since retiring from play. He was a part of the Cubs' 2016 World Series championship team, and he also won a World Series title with the Red Sox. He'll be managing several players he once called teammates. An official announcement is expected on Thursday. And also, due to weather concerns, Friday's Southeast and West Lauderdale high school football games moved up one day. They'll be played tomorrow, kick time at 7 o'clock for each contest.